A list that reveals a bitter truth to the world. A list that shows that in the games of global powers, only some countries get justice, while others are silently ignored. The Chinese embassy in Moscow recently released a striking list. This list names the countries where the United States carried out direct bombings or military operations after World War II. But this is not just about numbers. This list reflects a harsh reality, a truth that the Western world has deliberately ignored for decades. Think about it. The atomic bombings of Japan in 1945, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Syria, Yemen, and Pakistan. Over 30 countries, all left with the marks of US military aggression, sometimes under the pretext of war, sometimes in the name of democracy, and sometimes under the guise of human rights. But the result was the same everywhere: destruction, fear, and loss of countless human lives. Through this list, China has posed a fundamental question to the world. Has the Western world ever held the United States accountable for this bloodshed? Have sanctions ever been imposed? Has it ever been labeled a global threat? The system that calls itself the international community appears completely silent here. No condemnation, no accountability, no shame. This silence is not neutral. It is hypocrisy. This list exposes the double standards under which human rights and international law seem to apply only to weaker nations. And the most important question remains: can the countries that have pushed the world into decades of fire and blood truly teach morality? China's stance is clear. The real danger is not the one who reacts in defense, but the one who, intoxicated by power, crushes the world underfoot. This list is not merely a diplomatic statement. It is a moral indictment. It reminds us that history cannot be erased, and it must repeatedly remind the world who the real danger is and where the greatest threat to global peace comes from. So whenever we talk about global politics and human rights, remember, crimes committed under the shield of power are still reality, and they cannot be ignored. This list is a challenge, a reminder that silence in the face of injustice is never acceptable, and it is also a lesson that recognizing the real threats to the world is everyone's responsibility.